Let's take one more exercise in SolidWorks. So this is our drawing. All dimensions are in millimeter. All chamfers are 3 into 45 degree. Okay, now we have one view and there is a one section view. You will see section AA. Okay, now you will see in section view there is a auto hatch area. You will see. Now you will observe these are the fins. There is a one center hole and there are 3 counterbore holes. So we will start with this cross section area. You will see this cross section area, diameter inside 20. Then this one we will cut later. Then second one 26. Then this outer one 40. Okay, 34 this one. And the outer diameter you will observe 62 millimeter. Okay, and you will see 2 millimeter this thick, this one 5 millimeter, then comes here 13 millimeter. Okay, then we need to make this cutout diameter 26 and distance you will observe 7 millimeter and 9.5 millimeter from bottom edge. Now I am going to select front plane, sketch. Now activate, let me make one center line, vertical center line for reference. Now let me activate line and let's draw this. Now this is a kind of shape what we have. Okay, now let's apply this center distance and keep cursor outside, it will show you diameter. Now this centered hole diameter 20. Now the outer diameter 62 and these inner 40. Then one more inside 34. Okay, that's fine. Now let's apply this. Two millimeter. Now this distance from bottom edge 5 and the upper one is from bottom edge 13. Now go to feature and activate revolve boss base. Now see, this is a close profile already there. Now we have to choose axis of revolution. The body going to revolve around, so I'm going to select this vertical line. See, make end condition blind 360 degree. Any direction you can do it, that's not a big deal. Okay. Now again front plane sketch. Now I'm going to select corner rectangle. Exit. And let's define some dimension. Before going to define, let me make one more thing. Select this one and this line and make, okay, we don't need to make this relation. Select this point, 2 points vertical. Fine. Now select this one and this one. Now this is going to be radius. 26 divided by 2, 13. That's fine. Now distance from bottom edge to this 7. (9.5). Look, it seems fully defined. Simply Go to feature and activate revolve cut. We need to make one cutout here. Axis of revolution, I'm going to select these vertical line. Now you will see the preview. This is going to cut. Keep angle 360 degree because we need to cut a complete circular body. Say okay. If I'm going to select front plane, section view, and you will see the preview. Okay. Okay, now we did. Now let's make these fins. You will see the fins. There are 3 number of fins. Now angle 120 degree, and there is a catch. The distance between two 10 millimeter, outside to outside 20. So thickness we will consider 5 millimeter, and this corner have radius chamfer 3 into 45 degree. Okay. Then this corner radius R5, and there is a hole. This hole distance 23 and 6 diameter hole, and distance from bottom edge 24. Okay. Now I am going to select this face, sketch. Now activate here center line. Okay. Again I am going to draw one more line. Exit. Now here we need to create some important relation. Let me first define angle. 120. Now let's select this one and this. Make cursor outside, it will show you outer diameter 10. Similarly, I am going to apply here. Okay, this is in taper. Select these two lines, parallel relation. This is important relation. Now let's apply. See, outside diameter 10 or distance 10. Now I am going to choose here offset. Keep 5 millimeter, select chain and select this. Say okay. Now fillet 5 and select this end. Okay, cancel. Now we have to, okay, let me select this outer edge, and I am going to select convert entity and select this inner circle, and also make convert entity, trim entity, power trim. Now just drag, press and hold left mouse and drag, and see this is going to trim. Just delete unnecessary line. See, now we have a closed body. Look, extrude. Now how long we need to extrude? Total depth 32 minus 13. 13 is this height. Okay. Now let me apply chamfer. Keep angle distance type, transient propagation 3 into 45 degree. So I am going to select edges. Say okay. Now let's make hole here. Now this hole is 6 dia, smart dimension. Now distance from bottom edge 24 and distance from center edge 23. Extruded cut, and here end condition I am going to choose through all, either not through all, up to next. See, now either you can mirror this option here, but you have to create a plane, so better to create one more hole here. Smart dimension, 6, 23, 24. Next, okay. Now let's activate here circular pattern. Now feature, before going to take feature direction, I am going to choose either circular face or circular edge or axis. 360-degree, 3 number of instances, equal spacing. Feature, what I want to, now let me select this one, extruded body, then the chamfer, then these 2 holes. Say, look, now there is a one counter bore hole diameter throughout hole 5.5 and counter bore diameter 9.5 and depth of counter bore 5. And see the location 5 degree and these diameter 50. Okay, there are 3 number of holes. This is our last counter and there is one more R1, this corner fillet. Okay, that's it. Now select this face. Okay, better to go hole wizard. Now here choose legacy hole. Here type counter board. Now hole diameter 5.5, counter bore diameter 9.5 and counter bore diameter depth 5. Now counter overall length I am going to keep through all, so no need to change here. Position, select this face, press right click, select circle and draw one circle. Make for construction. Center line. Exit. Smart dimension, first define diameter 50. Now select this line and select this center point and it will show you these triad. So select this bottom one and define angle. Okay. Now select this point and activate hole tool. Now place at this point. Not placed. Okay. Isometric view and you will see the preview. Say okay. Circular pattern. Now direction, I am going to select this outer surface. 360, 3 number of instances, equal spacing. Now hole already selected. Say okay. And see, our tool is ready. Now go to appearance and here I am going to select 112 olive color, so 130 and make it 0 and this is the olive color. Okay. Don't forget to share and like our video and please subscribe our channel for more video and more projects in SolidWorks. Thanks for watching.